Ubuntu's been adopting both uutils, the Rust rewrite of the GNU core utils, and Sudo-rs, the Rust rewrite of Sudo. Both of these changes have been somewhat controversial with the state of things. What is written in Rust that isn't somewhat controversial? But an even more controversial change has been made. Showing feedback as you write a password. Now, if you're not in the Unix world, if you're not on Linux, on BSD, on macOS and using the terminal, or even WSL, you might think, why would anyone care about that? That's how every single password prompt I've ever interacted with in my entire life has operated. I press a key, I see, not the letter, not the number I press, but some sort of feedback that I'm actually typing something. Now, in the Unix world, there are a few exceptions to this. Things like sudo, doas, su, and a few other mostly terminal tools. For example, if I run this command, as I type, you don't see anything. If I remove characters, you see absolutely nothing at all. Nothing is shown until I either go and cancel the prompt, or I press enter, and my password is wrong. In a lot of these tools, you can go and enable feedback, specifically in sudo. You go to your /etc/sudo-rs file and enable pwfeedback. This is something that has worked, I don't know, it's probably been there for a very long time. It should be noted, however, that old versions of sudo did have a buffer overflow exploit with pwfeedback, and most distros were not affected by this because most distros don't enable this by default, but the ones that did, that being Mint and Elementary OS, and I'm sure there's a couple of random other small ones out there, those were affected by the problem, and this was a really bad problem. But the problem is resolved, so yeah. But this is with sudo. What Sudo-rs has done is enable pwfeedback as a default behavior. Default, it can be disabled if you don't want it. Making a change like this has bounced around for many years. As I said, Linux Mint does enable pwfeedback by default, but specifically for Sudo-rs, we can go back to October of 2025, enable pwfeedback show asterisks by default. Since Sudo-rs is a modern sudo implementation written in a sane, modern language, can I just say I love how much baiting Rust developers do, because they know how much Rust annoys certain people. Perhaps it should make sane, modern UX decisions. Not showing asterisks as you type your password is one of the most hilariously bad UX decisions ever made. I propose that Sudo-rs should just change the default behavior for pwfeedback to true, so enable it by default. As for backwards compatibility, nothing should be caring about the pwfeedback, and if it is, that's a problem, and that project should probably never have been doing so. Now, this is the somewhat controversial part. What about security? There's no practical security advantage to not printing asterisks. Virtually no other password entry system works like this, and I've never heard of a single case of a password being broken merely by being able to see it being entered. Even knowing the length is less useful than you might think, I can explain if necessary. So can I. However, this is nonsense. This right here just makes you sound stupid. Of course you can break a password by seeing it being entered. You know what was pressed. A lot of discussion around security is largely security theater. What looks secure matters a lot less than what actually is secure. Is knowing the length of a password important? Yes. Not having to deal with all of these shorter permutations is obviously going to save you some time. Not as much time as people seem to think, though, because as you add additional characters, things get exponentially longer. As an example, brute forcing an 8-character, 26-symbol password, so that's just using the alphabet, that is not even using additional symbols and numbers and things like that, takes 26 to the power of 8, which equals 208 times 10 to the 9 guesses. Brute forcing all shorter passwords takes 8 times 10 to the 9 guesses, so by knowing a password is 8 characters, you have saved 4% of your cracking time. Now with 8 characters, you can go through every permutation relatively quickly. But what about a 39-character password versus a 40-character password? Knowing that it's 40 characters, you still have to deal with a 40-character password. Again, every character you add, it gets exponentially longer to break that password. What is a lot more useful is seeing someone enter a password. If you're in a position where PW feedback is bad because they might see the exact length of the password, they're probably in a position to see you enter the password. Either physically in person, they're like standing over your shoulder, you're in a video conference and they see it on your webcam because for some reason there are these laptops that have webcams on the bottom, and other reason you do what I do where I have a camera that points at like my keyboard here, which is fine for regular video stuff, but I don't show my password being typed with the camera being shown. And regarding being over your shoulder, they have physical access to the machine. And if you have physical access, well, that's already game over. What if they can't see it, but instead can only hear it? Well, about that, this is from 2023. Study suggests that AI can detect your password from the sound of keys being pressed. Now, this is obviously a very targeted sort of attack, but the more time progresses, the easier this gets. If someone can either see you typing or hear you typing, they're going to be able to work out your password if they really want to. The far more concerning problem are the passwords themselves. Most people don't use a password manager, and even people that do use a password manager, most of these people probably don't use one for their pseudo password, and it is a very, very documented phenomenon, and even logically you should understand this. When you make password entry less convenient, people tend to make the passwords more convenient. They're going to be shorter passwords, they're going to be less complicated passwords, and that's overall bad. Again, the shorter you make the password, the easier it is to break. As for PW feedback, when you have a password entry field that doesn't show that you're typing the password, that you don't know if the keys you entered were actually listened to, this leads to people entering passwords that, if they get it wrong, it's less annoying to re-enter it. By focusing so much on not showing password feedback, you unintentionally create a situation where people make weaker passwords, completely negating any sort of improvement you might have had by not showing the link, which arguably, and I would say very well arguably, is a far, far worse problem. There are almost no security-related changes that don't come with some sort of trade-off. A distro like Ubuntu and a project like Sudo-rs needs to be a one-size-fits-all solution to a problem that isn't one-size-fits-all, because yeah, if you're in an office, maybe not showing the password link is some sort of improvement. But if you're in an office, then you have all of these other problems as well. So is it more important to have a stronger password or to not let people in the office know the length of your password? Or is it just simply better to not type your password when anyone is over your shoulder? I've seen some people say that, oh, this is a modern Linux user problem, and modern users are ruining Linux. Linux is becoming too mainstream, and you just get used to it. And yeah, you'll get used to it, you'll learn it. But also, this isn't a modern complaint. Here is an Ubuntu report from 2008. Entering password in terminal gives no visual feedback. I'm reading a lot of forum postings, and every other day someone with little experience in Linux and shell commands asks the question, I'm trying to execute sudo command, but when I try to enter my password, nothing happens. I can't see what I'm typing, and I also don't see asterisks. So is my keyboard dead? Could you please add a little sentence that you can't see asterisks or your password while entering sudo? This would reduce the confusion a little bit if people would read that note. Now, as we've seen from many other situations, people don't know how to read, so a note actually wouldn't help anyone. Maybe someone, but most people don't know how to read. Instead of trying to explain the problem, why not fix it by getting sudo to show asterisk as you type your password? Sudo is a pretty paranoid program, so it doesn't expose the length of the password by showing asterisks. And someone raises a great point here. Either it's safe to show the length of a password, or it isn't. If it is, this bug can be fixed by getting sudo to show asterisks. If it isn't, then it's a bug in GKSU and PolicyKit that show bullets. So if you want to do any root level access stuff with a GUI, you don't usually do that with sudo. Instead, it's done through PolicyKit, which opens up a GUI that you can enter your password into. This is the same password that you would enter in sudo. But no one's complaining about that showing your password, so it's okay to leak the length from PolicyKit, but it's not okay to leak it through sudo. But it's the same password, but somehow it's not safe when sudo shows it, but it is safe when PolicyKit shows it. Make it make sense. I really do like this comment. This is definitely not a paper cut, as average users will never open a terminal and therefore never use sudo. This was posted in 2009. This isn't true today, let alone 17 years ago. This was the case in 2008, 2009, and then the same thing came back when the Steam Deck launched. My sudo password just refuses to be typed. This originally showed a video trying to type the password and nothing being shown. Unable to set a sudo password, not sure what to do. The password doesn't show any input when setting it. Trouble after setting nothing as sudo password. Again, trying to type a password and nothing is being shown. When it was just Sudo-rs devs in this thread, things were pretty chill. People were arguing about some very minor details like, oh, should we leave it up to the distros like it currently is? Should we not leave it up to the distros and change it? Basic sort of stuff. When things changed is when the change actually went into place and, then things like this started happening. This was also duplicated in the Ubuntu bug tracker. Sudo-rs echoes asterisk for every character typed, breaking historical security measures older than I am. Before this upgrade, as expected, typing a password in a terminal echoes nothing. After this upgrade, I get stars echoed. Why? This goes against decades of not echoing the length of the password to shoulder surfers. Fix this. Again, if they're a shoulder surfer, they can see your keyboard, and that's far more concerning. Here we have a response from Simon. Hi there, Mystica. I understand your frustration. This change has been introduced to improve the user experience for inputting the password, as is the case with running on a development branch. Changes are introduced as they are released. The final release notes of Resolute Raccoon, what a name, will mention this change and how to revert it if it is desired. If you want to revert it, you can just disable the pwfeedback. As this is intended behavior, I will mark this as won't fix. Still, I want to thank you for this bug report. All the best. Simon. Honestly, I have a lot of respect for this guy, not like saying anything stupid to this person, because any normal person would just say, you know what, I'm not going to deal with you just randomly freaking out in the bug tracker, but I guess he was having a good day. The funny thing about this is even the reporter understands that this is inconsistent behavior and doesn't actually matter. While I see the usefulness for new users, people who upgrade should not have defaults changed in unexpected ways. This is how every upgrade of every single operating system has ever worked. uutils has an entire test suite to pass, so I figure at least it'll work itself out in time. This is a wholly different beast, password security. While it is expected for GUI password fields to present circles or stars for each character type, it never has been expected on a console. New installs could present a user whether or not they want CLI password security and set this. So why is CLI and GUI password security different when it is the same password with the exact same feedback mechanism? It's actually not. There's no difference here whatsoever. It's just that sudo traditionally has not shown feedback, so that's what people expect. Even though every other password prompt, even password prompts that use the same password, show you feedback. One person here suggested, oh, well, you could fuzz the length of the password by showing asterisks, but not one-to-one the actual amount of asterisks that relate to the password length. And yes, you could do that, but then you have a situation where users enter a key and they think the key was double pressed, so they go and backspace it, and then well, the key wasn't double pressed, and now they like enter it again, and now it's a different length, and then you just end up confusing people, and what ends up happening is when people realize this, they just make easier passwords where they don't, worry about there being a mistake. If showing password feedback completely ruins password security, you have to make the argument for why it doesn't ruin security on anything else. Why is it different in the GUI? Why is it different with all of these different websites that every single one of them show you password feedback when you enter your password? Why is it different with a Polkit GUI, which uses the exact same password as sudo? Why is that different? And the answer you're probably going to come to is it's not. There's actually no difference here, and not showing password feedback in sudo is just the way it was traditionally done, not necessarily something that just massively improves security. Now, I'm all up for having the option to go and enable or disable it, but I do agree that making it enabled by default is a better user experience. And if any distros don't like that, they can just change it back, because that is the point of a distro. The point of a distro is to play around with settings, to play around with defaults, and offer the best thing to their users. And if every distro is doing something, maybe there's a reason for that. Now, you might say, oh, but that means every distro is not enabling PW feedback. There is a big difference between enabling something by going and actually actively doing it, and leaving it the way it is by not changing anything. Not changing anything is not an action. But what do you think? Do you care about this? Did you even realize there wasn't feedback in sudo? I'd love to know. Are you going to change it back if you happen to be on Ubuntu, or if you happen to be using Sudo-rs? I'd love to know. If you liked the video, go like the video, let me know your thoughts down below, go subscribe as well, and if you really like the video and you want to become one of these amazing people over here, check out the Patreon subscribes daily bearer pay linked in the description down below. That's going to be it for me, and give me some feedback. Something.